final paranormal Peoria activity that we're getting ready to investigate in this house. And Vicki Tyler, the owner of the house behind us. Now, this house is actually going to be featured on the biography channel here coming up later this fall, right?
That's correct.
Now, the reason that it's being featured on the biography channel is not because it's a haunted house, but because it's truly got some paranormal activity inside of it.
That's right.
So tell me, what are some of the things that you've experienced inside the house?
Well, we've had just a lot of activity recently, a lot of activity in photos. We just acquired a new coffin in the vampire room, and the gentleman that brought that coffin to us was taking photos of it for the people that donated it.
Sure.
And he was able to capture just a lot of different faces. They looked to be in different forms of decay around this coffin. We had some gray fog floating around inside the house this last weekend, and we also had some cold air bursts inside the house this past weekend. It said that there was a little girl, her name's Elizabeth, and she plays with a ball in the basement. Now, the Ghost Seekers Society and some of my maintenance team have taken this ball and hidden it, and the ball continues to return to the basement.
Weird.
Yes, very weird, and I guess it's a really old ball. It's made out of wood. It's a wooden ball from who knows what year, but that ball will return.
There's a rumor that someone was pushed down the stairs here.
Yeah, that was one of our cast members, and we've had people that have had their hair grabbed and pulled. Things of that nature happen quite frequently. The paranormals capture video sound bites all the time, that they're constantly trying to figure out what these sound bites are saying.
Sure.
You know, so.
Now, I've also heard stories that a man killed his wife here years and years ago in the barn out back.
Right.
Other stories of an old woman who died here. Just a lot of activity.
Yes. Yes, and I don't have a lot of information on the murder or the older woman. I've talked to a lot of people that used to own the house, and just about everyone who's ever lived here will have tales to tell of even ladies here in town that used to mow the yard, would mow through cold spots in the yard. I've just heard so many different things.
Crazy.
Crazy, very.
Well, the Ghost Seekers are here tonight. We're here with Power 92.3. We're going to try and get set up inside and see if we can't find some ghosts.
Awesome.
Bust some ghosts, if you will.
Yes, Ghostbusters, absolutely. That's what we need down here, Ghostbusters.
Thanks a lot, Vicki.
Thank you. It's good to have you.
All right, the fourth and final investigation getting underway tonight. This is all decorated up again for the haunted house that's going on here in Forest City. But keep in mind that the things we're looking for are not the fake things that go along with the haunted house. We're looking for real paranormal activity tonight. And with any luck, along with the Illinois Ghost Seekers, we're going to find that. So let's head on inside. Great here. So we're here inside of the house in Forest City. This house is going to be featured on the biography channel here before too long.
Yep.
They say, what, maybe in November we should be able to see this? Yep. Yeah, that's really exciting. There's a lot of freaky activity going on here. Not just the decorations for the haunted house here, but some truly paranormal activity. What's the story about? There's this ball that they keep hiding, and now it keeps showing up. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, the people that work at the house, they'll put it in a different location every night, and then the next day they'll come in and it's in a different spot. They'll put it upstairs and they'll show up in the basement or in the living room. It just keeps moving on them.
It's totally creepy.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you guys are all set, so we put our hands in and do this. Since it's our final investigation of the year, let's just say Ghostbusters, all right? 1, 2, 3. Ghostbusters! Let's do this.
There's something strange in your neighborhood.
So we're using this brand new piece of technology called the helmet cam, and I'm pretty excited about it because not only do I look ridiculous, but we're going to be able to see ghosts with it. This is way cool.
Please growl. Man again. Is there a man in the basement with us? Will you please knock? Something. exit. We ain't going nowhere until you do something. What the heck was that?
I swear to you, something keeps touching my head, and I don't think it's that, because I'm leaned forward.
Bomb.
Oh, good.
Wow, seeming like bugs
Yeah.
around you.
I think I'll hit my head on it.
Yeah. I've felt it occasionally.
Kaylee from our Power 92 crew is here with us tonight, and she felt as we were getting ready to exit the basement like she was poked in the back. So we decided to set up again in a different part of the basement and see if we can find out exactly what's going on down here.
I know you're down here playing games.
Movie.
That's kind of weird. It says movies. I'm replaying this. Question? Is that what that said?
Yes.
Can we do some yes and no questions? I heard another noise behind you. I don't know.
What was that?
I heard that.
Sounds just weird.
I heard it.
Takes place back here. We've picked up numerous voices, and we've also heard some noises back here. So I think this is going to be a great place to do an EVP session.
I love it.
So we will get our...
Is the equipment all set up here?
Yep.
Just looks gross.
Looks like when you cook spaghetti, Jason.
I'm a little festive with my sauce, alright?
He gets into it.
I'm a little festive. I've never written that on the wall.
Mrs. Skinner, are you here? Okay, this is pretty creepy. I just heard a long drawn out no, a very breathy no
Really?
to that. About 5 to 7 seconds after I said that, I thought it was one of you guys moving around, but I hear a no. And we got it on tape, so we'll have to play this back when we get back there.
Now sometimes they use this device. What is this actually called, this recording?
This is an RT EVP, and it stands for real-time EVP device. It's specifically designed for paranormal researchers, and it actually has very sensitive mics. There's 3 of them, 360 degrees, or I'm sorry, 270 degrees. It allows me to listen with a 2-second delay.
So after you ask the question, you can hear the answer.
Correct. I hear myself finish up, then I hear the answer if there's one present.
Crazy.
So, and I did just pick up a breathy no to the question of, is there a Mrs. Skinner here? So I hope we'll have more luck. Hello?
Hello.
I picked up a female voice, but I couldn't make out what it said. It was in the background when you were talking, and it was just like a one word. What did you say anything at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You were speaking, and I heard just it was obviously female, but I just heard I don't know what it was. That was at 1 hour, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Are you a little girl? Are you the little girl that's rumored to play here? Feels very heavy in here. Like it's hard to breathe.
I have a horrible headache too. It's nasty feeling in here.
All right, so here in the kitchen, it definitely, this room, out of all the rooms we've been in tonight, even the barn feels the heaviest. And you picked up, you know, several EVPs of them saying what? People saying?
I heard a very breathy, drawn-out no when I asked if Mrs. Skinner was here. And then I also heard a definitely female voice. It was underneath Crystal's voice when she was talking. I don't know if it was a moan or a cry or if it was a single word, but there was something underneath her voice when she was speaking.
Now, Crystal, what feeling do you get in this room?
Sick to my stomach, headache. I feel like I can't breathe, like somebody's sitting a weight on my chest when I'm sitting in this room, and it's always this room.
There's definitely some activity here in Forest City tonight. Scary.
Yeah.
All right, so we're wrapping up our fourth and final investigation in the series of Paranormal Peoria for 2011. Now, Vicki was nice enough to open up this house for us here in Forest Hill, where they're doing the haunted house here in the city, actually. And the stuff that we found inside was incredible. I mean, we're talking definitely a heavy feeling in the kitchen, some weird activity going on in the basement and in the attic as well. So if you want to experience it for yourself, this haunted house is still open for one more weekend before it closes for the season. But I know I'm going to be back sometime, and we're definitely going to investigate this thing again. Thanks for watching.